So it's good. It's tasty. We'll do introductions in a few minutes once Kat gets everything running. But just want to make sure we welcome everyone. Come on in. Oh, Robert's here too.
Robert's
Hi, Robert.
on, yeah. Hey, guys.
Robert's our general manager for ZEISS COP, which is our consumer product division, which includes cinema, photography, hunting, and nature. So it's quite a bit of stuff. Robert, do you mind changing your name to read ZEISS as well? And Alejandro, you too?
Absolutely.
Okay. I think
just touch the 3 dots on the top right, Alejandro.
Yeah, by your video.
And then rename, I think.
I'm going to change my name, huh?
Yeah, and just type, like I did. I put a dash ZEISS at the end. So did Steven.
You don't want me to use my club name then?
What's your? Should I even ask? What is your club name?
I'm only kidding. Been a long time for sure, I think. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Good evening.
I really loved the box you guys sent. I wasn't expecting so many goodies.
Nice.
Really appreciate it. I actually sat in the rain all day yesterday because I didn't even realize it was there. So, whoops. But everything was fine.
Good. Very nice. Did you make the popcorn?
Not yet, but I did make the Moscow Mule. And but I put like 3 times the amount of syrup I was supposed to put in. So I compensated with more vodka, obviously.
There you
go. That's what you do. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I mean.
So we'll do formal introductions in just a few minutes and get started. But in the meantime,
we are good to go. Actually,
oh, we are.
To kick things off.
Kat, why don't you go for it and do the honors, please?
Yes, of course. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today. You are here at the ZEISS Social Hour, and you are accompanied by myself. I'm Kat Del Rosario. I'm the cinema marketing specialist based in LA. I'll pass it over to Stephen Balsley next.
Hi, I'm Stephen Balsley. I help run the demo center in Los Angeles. If any of you are on the DP side or doing film on your own, looking to do anything independent and are getting into film or already have productions going on, let me know. Feel free to email me or anybody on the team and we can get you sorted out as taking a demo, coming by, or even just borrowing lenses. If you're interested in seeing specific stuff, I can help you with that as well.
Hi, I'm Sneha Patel. I'm the head of ZEISS Cinema for the Americas, which includes everything from Canada down to Brazil. So it's a lot of territory. We work closely with the team. Kat, myself, and Steven are based in Los Angeles and Sherman Oaks. And we, of course, handle any kind of visits like Steven mentioned. But it doesn't matter where you are in the world or where you're working, we can help you out. So please always tap on us and ask for our assistance. There's been times when cinematographers are shooting in foreign countries, and we could hook them up with the correct rental houses and even get them local references for local hires. So we love to make sure that your production can meet the finish line. That's what we're here for. And by the way, it's an open conversation today. Talk about anything you want. There's no limit to brands or anything like that. Talk about any lenses or projects that you've worked on. We're happy to hear about all the different artistry. I'll hand it over to Alejandro to make an introduction now.
Hello to everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Alejandro Alcocer. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys. I am in charge of Latin America in sales and marketing, and it's a great pleasure to be here and have this open discussion with you guys. If you might be shooting, as Sneha said, in any of these countries, you can contact me anytime, and I will be very happy to help you and support you with local contacts in those territories. Nice to meet you all.
Robert, would you like to make an introduction?
Sure. Good evening. I'm Robert Pignatero. I'm the general manager for ZEISS Consumer Products for the Americas. And that, of course, includes all of our cinema products, photo lenses, and sport optics products. So we're really excited to have everybody here. Hopefully, everybody had a great week in this virtual environment. And anything that we or our team can do to get you back to production and doing what you love to do, and satisfying all that content demand that's been building up over the last year, please don't hesitate to ask. We're really excited for the back half of this year to see all these new projects finally come to the screen. So good luck to everybody, and thanks again for joining us. Who's next?
So I think we should go around the room now and have all the participants introduce themselves and get to meet everybody and say hello, if that's all right. We'll start calling off names and you can respond. Sound good?
Hesitate to ask.
What was that? Oh, all right. The first one, Mandy Canales. Is that how you say your name?
Not because I came in the first, I was the first one to show up.
Oh, there you go. That's your punishment now. You get to go first.
Hi, I'm Mandy Canales, and I am in Seattle, Washington. I'm a writer and have been mainly writing for the stage and have recently become very interested in immersive writing, specifically in VR and 360. So I'd love to connect with anybody who's interested in that, since this is kind of a new thing for me. Should I call the next person who?
Yeah, let's do that. That's awesome.
Okay.
That's a great idea, man. You call the next person in the line.
How about Laura Schwartz?
All right, Laura.
Hi. Hello. I am a producer based in Los Angeles. I also worked at various companies in development as well in the television space. And I have a short in the festival in the narrative shorts competition called The Other Morgan.
Congratulations, Laura.
Thank you.
It's really good.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it. It was a really fun one to work on.
Well, Laura, you have to pick somebody now to make an introduction. Who do you choose?
Raven.
Hello, I'm not a filmmaker or anything. Actually, just started a small business which composes music for films and TV and possibly YouTube and more, called Super Next Sounds. We're brand new, literally just started this month. And yeah, I'm just here to network and meet some people. It's my first time at South by Southwest, and it's been really cool.
Great to have you here, Raven. So who do you choose?
How about Audrey Otoyo? I might mispronounce your
All right,
name,
Audrey.
sorry.
Oh, you're totally fine. It's Audrey Utoyo. You're good. Hi, everyone. My name is Audrey. I'm a video journalist at Voice of America, New York City. I'm also a grad student in international relations at Harvard. And personally, I am also a videographer, singer, and actress. So it's so great meeting all of you and just seeing all the great work that has been displayed this week. So nice to meet y'all.
Likewise. So who do you pick next?
Sorry. I will pick Michael Graham. Michael Graham.
Hi, that's me. Michael is such a common name that I have to check and make sure that there are no other Michaels, because every fourth male born between 1980 and 1996 has the name Michael. Yeah, I'm a director producer at a production company in New York City, mostly servicing different ad agencies and stuff like that. On my nights and weekends, I freelance edit for different companies doing trailers and promo materials. The most fun thing I worked on this past year was, has anyone seen Amazon's show The Boys? They had
Oh yeah,
so
big
I did
fan.
awesome. Yeah, so I did trailers and stuff, and doing some of their social campaign, like next week on videos and character recaps before the second season dropped and stuff like that, which is a ton of fun. But yeah, obviously time consuming. And then somewhere in there, in that hermetically sealed bond between my day job and my night job, I try to make my own work as well. So that's my story. All right, who shall I call on? Oh, everything's regenerating here. Adam Sheridan, what
That's
is up?
me. Stuff. Nice to see everybody. I am a screenwriter primarily. I also direct and produce and will AD on some projects, etc. And I mostly write character-driven things, dramas and comedies, and working on a comedy feature based on a board game that I'm really excited about, as well as a comedy pilot at the moment. So those are the two things in development. I'm based in Seattle. I'm often in LA. So people who are in either area would love to connect. Okay.
Fantastic. What do you choose, Adam?
Ooh, who has not
to
gone?
get to know each other without just how
I know,
other
exactly.
members of our lives see us. And
I
then
love
we're
this.
not in competition. We can actually just make ourselves better when we work together.
How about-
Absolutely. They were
Kat, do you mind muting that audio?
like, you know,
How about Shay?
they had like quote unquote girl boss moments where they're just
I don't
kind
know
of
what that
rooting for
is.
each other.
I'm gonna
I
take
thought
Shay.
that was
So whenever you
great.
say, when
I
you
liked
jump in,
that
then you can.
they all kind of
Who did you choose, Adam?
I chose Shay.
Shay. All right,
But
Shay.
yeah, we're getting somebody else's audio, not mine. I don't know where that was.
Sorry, I shut mine off. I joined a little bit late. Sorry, can you fill me in on what I missed or what the question is?
The question is that if you were given $1 million, what would you do? No, it was just we were just introducing each other, Shay. So just say your name and what you do and why you're here at South by.
Okay. I'm Shay. I was a writer and editor for years and years, just mostly marketing kinds of stuff. I live in Austin, so I've just been attending South by since 2009. Right now I'm going back to school, studying diagnostic medical imaging. And this year I'm just really seeing lots of films, just really getting into the film aspect of it. I caught a few live music streaming performances. In the past, I used to attend Interactive just to do with marketing and interactive marketing. But now it's, mostly film. So that's me. And I'm here in Austin.
Nice, a local. So Shay, who do you choose to go next?
Who hasn't gone yet?
A lot of people. I'm sure if you chose somebody, the chances are good that you'll choose a new person right now.
Okay, I'm going to look at who's like next to me on the screen here. I'm going to say, Katya, have you gone yet?
I have gone.
Okay.
I'll pass it off to Lauren. She's in the square next to you. Lauren Antonino. Hi, Lauren.
Hey
Tell us
guys,
about yourself, Lauren.
Yeah, I did. Can you hear me? Sweet. So originally my audio was blocked and I solved that. So, and Kasia, I'm sorry that I missed you earlier. I tried to reconnect, but I'm the boomer. So apparently I have a few technology challenges, but not usually today only. In any event, I'm really a business litigator, primarily based in Atlanta, Georgia, but I've also done sports and entertainment work. And that was mostly in connection with people on ESPN and Fox Sports and NFL Network, football related, some of whom ended up doing some reality TV shows and other stuff. So a little bit dabbled in your world, but I don't hold myself out really as a tried and true entertainment lawyer. And so I've taken advantage of some of the sessions recently because I've got two boys now in their mid-20s who are in the film and entertainment industry here in Atlanta. One of them went to Chapman Film School and then out to Paris, and he's my cinematographer and director, and my other son is a producer, although he's like going off to law school, not because of me. But in any event, I think I've exceeded my level of what I can help them with in terms of their collaboration. So I'm looking for additional help to make sure that if they, continue to create content and do other things, that they're well protected. But the gist of what they've going on, and I really like you, and maybe Kasia, I'll set you up for ZEISS because Matthew knows your equipment. He runs a company here in Atlanta, and well, he does a couple things. He's doing cinematography right now and a lot of rap music artist videos, like people you guys have heard of, 21 Savage, Future, other people that I'm not listening to, but many of you may. And so that's going well for him. He kind of pivoted to that. They've got their own camera production equipment they're using here as well. But very familiar with ZEISS. I had lunch with him. He was very impressed, and he wished he could have been here on the happy hour. But what they did most recently, and then I'll end, is they created a web series that is presently being shopped. And so that's where some of my legal questions come in, because we've done some, want to make sure their intellectual property is protected, and that if it does get picked up, however, that I know what to expect. So I also have kids who are Longhorn graduates from UT, or one of them, and a small place in Austin. So I think South by Southwest, which I attended in person last time, is killer, and it's unbelievable content. And I'm appreciative of the opportunity to be here. When I'm in Austin, my husband says I'm about 15 years younger, but apparently I'm older now and didn't do so well in my my setting of time and making my meeting with Kasia. So I apologize.
It's okay, Lauren.
No worries at all.
Yeah.
We really need to be my son, not me, but I'm going to have a drink for him.
Nice.
Good plan.
I'm decent at that. So,
who do you choose, Lauren, to go next?
well, let's do Haley Levi.
All right, Haley, tell us about yourself. Oh, she might not be able to join. Want to choose somebody else?
Yeah, let's do Drawer. Did you go?
Drawer, you're on.
I did not go. Thank you. And thanks for the bravery. Usually people avoid saying my name. Yeah, I'm joining from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm the co-founder of Ethics MVP. We are trying to make ethics accessible and practical in startup spaces. We are, before embarking on that, we spent 10 years at the Robotics Institute at Carnegie Mellon University, having conversations about purposeful tech with different communities of practice. Oddly enough, my background is in photography and my co-founder is a filmmaker.
Nice. All right, cool. Very cool. Thanks for coming. I think we can go to Haley now. Let's try Haley because we called on her before. There she is. How you doing?
Good. Sorry.
Okay.
I live in Alabama and there was a tornado warnings the other day and I had to let somebody like back out from getting their car because I have a parking garage. But hello, my name is Haley. I'm actually not a filmmaker. I am a scientist. I'm a PhD student and I'm working on like getting into film and doing like science film and stuff. I do a lot of social media right now. So just a fan.
Very cool. Thanks for joining us, Haley. Who do you choose to go next?
Oh gosh. I don't even know who hasn't gone.
Pick someone next to you, I think might work.
I'm at the top corner because you know how Zoom is like, yeah. Has Stephanie gone?
Jordan?
Yes.
Hi, I actually literally just joined. I was running late. How's it going?
Good.
Good. What
So do you agree to write a check today for the donation?
Of course, totally.
Oh, great.
Sure.
We have met our goal.
Yeah.
No. Stephanie, all you have to do is introduce yourself and what you do. That's all.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So my name is Stephanie Kara Jordan, and I am a full-time recruiter and also a full-time adult student at the New School. Yeah,
Excellent.
I'm doing a lot.
Okay. Very cool. Thanks for joining us. Would you like to pick the next person that could introduce?
I don't know who hasn't gone yet.
Well, let's see. Raul.
Your sister hasn't gone yet.
Okay, I'll put my sister Alicia then. Yeah.
Hello, Alicia Rose.
Hi, I'm Alicia Rose Jordan. I'm Stephanie's twin sister. I'm based out of Minneapolis. I'm a filmmaker based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm also a full-time student, so twinning with her there. Though I'm at the University of Minnesota studying multidisciplinary studies. So kind of my focus is in film, marketing, advertising, digital media, new media in general. So that's me.
Very cool. Thank you. Would you like to choose the next person to go?
Of course. Laura, have you gone yet?
Yes,
Okay.
Laura's gone.
Let's see here. I'm in the top corner.
Oh,
here,
wait,
so-
no, there's another Laura. Kobelecki. She hasn't gone yet. Kobelecki. Laura, we'll go with you. Kobelecki, yes. Unmute yourself. There you go.
Hey, I'm Laura. I'm a writer. Mostly I write.
Oh, you just muted yourself. We heard I am Laura and I'm a...
Okay.
And
I am Laura and I'm a writer. I mostly write about technology. I've been trying to do more screenwriting lately and I've done a bit of acting. I'm mostly in Austin.
okay, cool. Another local. Would you like to pick the next person or persons to go?
Mandy has gone, Mandy Canales and Alejandro
Alcocer, he's gone as well.
I can't read the entire name. Robert Pignatero.
He's gone as well.
Kevin Kroglo.
Oh, there we go. Kevin. How you doing, Kevin?
I haven't gone yet. I'm good. How are you? Thank you for putting this together. I'm a music composer based out of Toronto, Canada. I don't have anything in South by Southwest, and this is actually my first South by Southwest, and I'm loving it so far. I've worked on a bunch of TV shows, some feature films. Most recently, I did a feature film called E-Tweeties starring Tony Hale, Paul Walter Hauser, and Alicia Cuthbert. That's just got distribution. It's coming out at the end of next month. So that's exciting. And do I pick somebody else, I guess?
Yes.
Let's see. Raul Navarro. You haven't gone yet, right?
What's up, everybody? My name is Raul Navarro, and yeah, I am a filmmaker, but that's not why I'm at South by Southwest this year. I'm here as a press member. I am a film critic, and I'm the co-founder of Minorities Report and Minorities Report Film. So, yeah.
All right, cool. Filmmakers, please be nice to him so that you can get a good review. So who do you want to pick, Raul?
I'll pick Henry, The End of Us.
The End of Us. How you doing, Henry?
Yes, I'm Henry, and this is Steven. And Claudia back here.
Hey.
Hi.
Claudia is our producer. Steven and I are we wrote and directed The End of Us, which is in the narrative feature competition this year. Thank you.
Nice.
And we love ZEISS. We have to admit we did not shoot on ZEISS glass. We shot mostly on a couple of Sigmas, but we love the ZE series, all about it. So big fans.
Very cool. Yeah,
Sneha, that's the one that I would like to circle back and talk to them a little, just because they filmed a actual feature during COVID, about COVID. So it'd be interesting to hear kind of how that process went with that whole group.
Yeah, well, let's come back to that, because Steven actually was just gushing about your film earlier today. So he's a fan.
He was. I was going to mention that.
He had some questions for you, so we'll come back to that.
Super relatable. It's really cool.
Could you pick somebody? And congratulations on your feature. Can we pick somebody to go next?
Thank you. Yeah. Let's see. Has Jesse Burritz?
I haven't yet. Nice to meet you all. My name is Jesse Barretts. Multicom is the company that I'm with. We're a worldwide all media distribution company. I'm our VP of Content Acquisition and Development. So I'm at South by to see a ton of movies and consider stuff for distribution. And we also have a app / channel, depending on where you're watching it, called The Archive. It's on all major devices. Streams 4K restored content going back to the early days of television to new releases of all different sorts, all different genres. We have Academy Award winning foreign films and documentaries, and we have a lot of IP that we are working with filmmakers and other people to package together to make remakes, sequels, that kind of thing from our library.
Excellent, Jesse. Another person that filmmakers should be nice to. Very nice. Good to have you here. I hope you get to choose some great films for your catalog. Who's next? Who would you like to choose to go next? I'll tell you who's left. Chandler Prude, Michael Grand, Rivek.
Let's go with Chandler.
Chandler Prude. How you doing, Chandler?
Hey everybody, I hope you can hear me. I'm here in Austin, Texas. It's my first time at South by Southwest. I am also making dinner right now, so that's why I got my camera off. I work at Texas State University in San Marcos. I'm in charge of photography and video. We do all the recruitment material for the university. It's about 30,000 students, 35,000 students. I've been shooting with a Hasselblad for years, so here I am.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Fried fish tacos with mango salsa.
I got one right here. I got the Hasi 500 series over here.
Wow.
This is what the.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sweet. I'm envious of your prism finder.
Yes, I like the 45-degree angle finder.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah. But that's cool. Who's next, Chandler?
Oh man, I was gonna call on Raul, but somebody stole my. How about Chloe? Sabine?
Chloe.
Say Chloe.
Hi guys, I just joined late. Sorry, I of course got my timing mixed up. We're just introducing ourselves.
We're also agreeing to the line items. And did you get the contract?
They've been reviewing it all day.
Good.
Got
All right,
lots of
cool.
notes.
Oh, well, that's okay. Yeah, just introducing yourself, Chloe.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I work for a production company in Brooklyn called Resonant Pictures. We do a lot of doc-style digital content. And I produced Sales Per Hour, a short at the festival this year.
I like Sales Per Hour. That's a fun short. I had a good time.
Great short.
Yeah, that
Thank
was a good
you.
time. Very cool. Congratulations.
Thank
Chloe,
you.
who would you like to choose to introduce themselves?
Let's see. I don't know who's gone already, but maybe Adam Sheridan.
Already gone.
Adam's gone. Adam's
Already
gone
gone.
already.
Lauren and Tonino. Already gone?
Both Laurens have gone.
Okay. Alejandro.
I can help
Yep.
you out here. We'll call on Ritvik next.
Thank you.
No worries.
Sure, no problem.
Hey guys, I am Ritvik. I work for the Sundance Institute, so I'm kind of cheating by being here. I'm kidding. This is my first South by Southwest. One of my friends had a pass, so he's like, you should check it out. And it's really cool to kind of just compare like Sundance online and South by online. So it's been a really fun experience. And I, on my free time, also direct short films. And I love renting ZEISS Glass. I'm a huge fan, so thank you, ZEISS.
Happy to be here for you. I think Michael Grand hasn't gone.
I went.
He has.
Oh.
Let's see. Who do we have left?
Let's see. We got Robert Aboud. Robert, can you unmute?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
hey.
Hi.
First of all, cheers to all. Since you mainly-
Cheers.
Yeah,
Good idea.
Yes.
Cheers, everybody.
The long-awaited cheers.
Well, I'm Robert Aboud. I'm a film director from Jordan. Most of the films that I worked on were shot on ZEISS. Therefore, I'm a big fan, and thank you, ZEISS. I'm here actually for a very different cause. I was invited because for the first time, I'm working on a project that is interactive. It is not just a film, but we were working on making the viewer experience and like change the events of the story. And I'm blown away by what South by Southwest is offering. It's brilliant. The XR world is magnificent. I just finished Pandora X, which was out of this world. I don't know if anyone got the chance to see it. And I'm loving everything. I'm very happy to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too, Robert. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think the XR content, even if you don't have goggles, go and visit the XR page and log into the virtual reality page, because you can go to VR 360, which you can just view in the browser on a Mac or PC or anywhere. And that will allow you to use your mouse to look around instead of using your eyes or your head. You could use your mouse. And two of the films I would highly recommend is Potato Dreams of America and 4 Feet High. I mean, both of them are top-notch experiences. You really should watch different type of filmmaking. We're joined by Lisette Feliciano. So nice to have you, Lisette. She has a film in the festival too. Why don't you tell us about yourself in the film?
Hey guys, hey Sneha. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late.
It's all right.
I see some friends. Hey Henry, what up, bud? I'm the writer, director, producer of Women as Losers. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or oh, thank you. It's so weird because I can't hear what people like or don't like. I'm following Twitter. It's really interesting. Thank you. Don't forget to vote for the audience award. End of Us is also in my out here. So audiences awards are voting is Sunday, right? Yeah. So 2 days from now. Anyways, a very personal story. My mom's life, my life, every woman in America / the world's life. So it's just basically about a woman who ends up in some really tough circumstances, but she's refused to kind of stay in her lane. And she's met with misogyny and a lot of obstacles, but eventually she works her way around the system to create a better future for herself financially. That financial independence was really important for me to talk about for women and for women of color particularly, and just to really make America kind of look and go, this bootstrap mentality is flawed. It doesn't work for everybody because not everybody has boots. So what does that look like for this character, especially in the 60s and 70s? And I'm kind of getting some it worked for some people, it didn't work for others, that we were in the 60s and 70s, but definitely looking like 2021. But yeah, it's a here meets then story, and I'm gonna shut up, but I hope you guys like it. Tell your friends about it.
It's a lot of fun. It's very pretty and
Thank you.
Shot really well. People should
Written
watch
really
it.
well.
Written
So
really
good.
well. Great
Really
story.
good.
Oh my God, I'm gonna thank you guys.
See,
It's amazing.
Thank you. My DP for Hot was amazing. So yeah, I'll let them know that you guys really liked it.
Kat, you want to tell them about the workshop that we have if people want to check out?
Yes, it's still available. We did a Behind the Lens with Rising Cinematographers panel. One panelist was, as Lizette mentioned, Farhad Delvey, who shot Women as Losers. And then he was joined by Diego Guijaro, who shot the film Islands, which is also in the narrative competition. And then Lauren Gutierrez, who was in the festival favorites category. And she shot Ma Belle, Ma Beauty.
My Beauty. Yeah. Cool. We have a few more people to introduce themselves. We have now Nobuhiro Kanahama. Did I say your name right? Nobuhiro? Not unmuting. Okay. Cindy Suarez.
Hi, I'm Cindy Suarez. I'm in ninth grade. I'm a freshman at Miami Lakes Educational Center. I'm in the program film production, and I was given an opportunity to come here, so I took it.
Very nice. Well, welcome.
Amazing.
Nice to have you here. Evelyn, I'm going to pronounce your last name wrong, but Hrebersek? Evelyn Hrebersek, is that right?
Oh, she was actually having audio issues. So
Oh.
she put her information in the chat.
Can you talk, Evelyn?
I can talk, but I have video issues.
Okay. Tell us about yourself, Evelyn.
Thank you so much for having me. So I work at the intersection of visual and performing arts, gaming, and high tech. My roots are in architecture, set and costume design, and directing, mostly for opera and theater, but also for film. I wanted to reinvent opera in the sense of the total artwork, bringing the best of reality and virtuality together to combine arts, media, and technology. And instead of that, I reinvented the games here in the German games industries because they said I'm making games. And I did it with two huge projects. One is Orfeo, which was 1,000 square meters big. So what we did is to build a real world in an under-earth bunker, a hospital of the 50s, 60s where everything was real. And then we augmented it so people come inside, they get a smartphone and headphones and could explore the world. And we started with the 2008 and premiered 2012. And the latest project is Eurydice, which was invited 2019 to South by Southwest. But we can only showcase a bit of it because it was also very huge. And this is really a hard project of myself in that way because it's dedicated to the unheard, to the unseen, to the unprotected voices in our high-tech society. And you are equipped with a protection suit and VR glasses, the ZEISS VR glasses. Yeah. I love them. We hacked them a bit, but this is another story.
Sure.
So, and yeah, you can explore a real world which is combined with a virtual one. And through being interactive, you can bring the space to life again and can give Eurydice, the unseen woman in this myth, a voice. So it's all about being interactive like in a real life. Yeah.
Very nice. Everyone check it out if you can. Very, very cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, Evelyn. So last but not least, before we have something to share, Connie Chen. Are you there, Connie? Can you unmute?
Hey.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, how do I? Okay. Hi, everyone. I joined late, tuning in from Austin, Texas. I'm a third culture kid from Taiwan and Switzerland, and I am enjoying the festival as more so, I guess, an enthusiast and bystander. I am head of operations for Pro Texas Sanitation Solutions, which is a startup that was founded during the pandemic by 2 location managers here in the TV industry here in Austin to provide on-set sanitization technicians on film sets in order for everyone to open up safely and get everyone back to work. And since I joined as the first full-time hire, we've tripled in the number of technicians we have. We're working in 5 different cities on 8 different episodic productions right now. Wow. So rapidly expanding. My background's in e-commerce marketing, so totally different, digital marketing, partnerships and biz dev. I worked with a lot of entertainment industry startups in Taiwan, as well as hardware startups, because Taiwan is known for its hardware. Mm-hmm. And looking to connect with as many people as possible. So nice to meet everyone.
Thanks, Connie. I think we have one more person, Tomohiro Hanada. Tomohiro, can you unmute yourself and introduce yourself? No, it's okay. Well, if not a problem. I have something to share with everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Oh, Kat, can you allow me to share?
Yeah, one sec.
All right.
You should be all set.
Yep, all set. So I am going to show you something really cool. First of all, when we talk about our office in Sherman Oaks, this is our office in Sherman Oaks where Kat, myself, and Stephen are. And our colleagues, when they come into town, they're hosted here as well. We have a prep area like you would see in a rental house for cinematographers to come in and try different equipment out. So we have different camera systems from Arri, from Sony, Panasonic, Red. And you can try out full frame or Super 35 cameras and do tests there. We have a theater, so we can watch materials and evaluate material and look at tests or help people out or just enjoy, our cinematographers' work. And then we have a educational area where people come in and watch videos, and we also do transmissions from here. So we do talks from here. We have a lot of historical items that are around the office because our company was founded in 1846. So ZEISS has a really, really long history of being in optical solutions. And we started in microscopes. And now, we cover the breadth of everything optical, from eyeglasses to measurement devices to telescopes, microscopes. If you come into LA and you go to the Griffith Park Observatory, you're looking through a ZEISS telescope, and the planetarium that they have there is a ZEISS planetarium system. So we really touch all kinds of different optical things. Our specific specialty at the office is, of course, cinema. So we're always looking to educate and talk about our different cinema lens solutions that we have available. And we encourage you to come visit because we want filmmakers to come visit and check out all the different things that are possible. We have solutions from everything from your DSLRs all the way up to your high-end cinema. So we're talking about lenses that cost less than $1,000 each, which you can rent for a really favorable pricing, like $20 a day, all the way up to something that might cost $30,000 or $35,000 each, depending on what lens it is. But all these solutions are there for testing and education. If you just want to learn about how things work or how the industry works in terms of cameras, camera lens technology, that's what we're there for. And we're there to help filmmakers out. Now, I just want to give you a quick tour of our virtual trade show. So, during the pandemic, we couldn't have actual trade shows in person, which was a real shame because at South by Southwest, we would have been for 4 days at the convention center. In the middle of the convention center, they actually set up a trade show. And as a part of that trade show, there's actually a film and video, like alley, they call it, where all these manufacturers and dealers and stuff come, and you can come and touch and try different equipment. And we don't have that quite right now. We will have it later when things get back to normal. And of course, next year, South by, we'll definitely have the trade show again. So I want you to come visit. But for now, we could take a look at some of the things that are available to you. And by the way, you can go to this website right here, and I'm going to put this in the chat of the Zoom as well so that you can all see it. But you can go check out this virtual trade show anytime that you want to as well. There you go. All right. And then if you go in the trade show booth, you can see some stuff here like new Supreme Prime lenses. So this is our high-end lens line, and we've introduced new focal lengths of Supreme Primes. For those cinematographers out there or photographers, you'll recognize these numbers. These are focal lengths or magnifications, and we've introduced some new ones. So we have some information about them. And then for filmmakers, you can actually watch these educational videos that can teach you a lot about how lenses work. This video is called Focal Lengths Angle of View Comparison. There's currently 13 focal lengths or magnifications in the Supreme Prime line of lenses. And each focal length, when you add to it the 18 millimeter, 21 millimeter, then the 25 millimeter, are magnifications. So if you kept the camera in the exact same position and you're just changing the focal length of the lens, look how it's taking reality and bringing it closer to you, just like you would in binoculars or telescopes. It's all about magnification. So the magnification, the thing that happens is you get kind of like a tunnel effect, because you start cropping out reality and just seeing what is it that object or person in the distance, and you're trying to bring them closer to you. So you can see your angle of view changes, meaning that it gets narrower and narrower as you add focal lengths and magnification. So if you didn't want anyone to distort in your film production and you wanted this actress to look exactly the same from any angle, what you would do is build a semicircle track around her, and you would never move closer to her for a close-up or any kind of shot. You would leave the camera position the same distance away from the actor and just use focal lengths to get closer. This will ensure that you'll get the exact same type of looking person from start to finish. Her face does not change or change shape or anything like that. It looks exactly the same if you just continue to use different focal lengths of lenses and not move the camera. Now, if you change the focal length of lens and then also move the camera system, that's when your characters or your objects will start to distort, to start to change. So in this test, we're doing the opposite. We're going to move the camera to keep her the same size in the frame. And you'll notice that this lens, which was actually designed to see big open space, 18 millimeter focal length, creatively can be used to make her look a little harried or bothered or a little crazy by distorting her by using a wide focal length up close. And you'll notice as we back away from her, the distance, and use increasingly longer focal lengths of lenses, it's going to change the shape of her face quite drastically from 18 millimeter all the way to 200. And that is the thing that cinematographers try to understand or try to learn, that what are the focal lengths of lens going to do to my characters and my objects in the frame as I move the distance forward or backwards. So we saw again, if we lock the position of the camera and just get closer to our action by using longer focal length of lens, there's no distortion change. Everyone looks exactly the same from one frame to the other. There is a change when you start using lenses creatively by changing the distance to the actor or the distance to the action and changing the focal length of the lens, which is exactly what we're doing here. So her face is now changing and looking drastically different than she did when we were using the wide focal lengths of lenses. So I'm going to jump to the end here where we're using 100 millimeter focal length of lens. She looks way different in this image than she did up here with the 18 millimeter. I mean, that's a huge difference in change in shape and size and look of her face compared to the 100 millimeter and above. So you always have to be careful. You try to learn as a cinematographer, what are the actions? What is it going to do to my frame if I change something? And that's what they're learning constantly. It takes a lot of experience and a lot of testing to figure it out. What is the bokeh going to look like? What's my angle of view? What am I going to see in the frame? Other than that, we also have information here so you can actually go to the showcase and learn about all our different lines of lenses. So if you want to learn about the Radiance line of lenses, which are special lenses that have blue flare characteristics, version of Supreme Prime, and they have a more of like a classic look, you can see these as well and get all the information on them. You could get information on the Supreme Primes. And then, of course, there's also the CP3s, which are really high quality lenses that actually give you, oh, this one's not available because it's out of our region. Sorry. But the CP3 is gives you amazing quality at a really affordable cost. And the rental is a lot more affordable as well. And these are just as high quality in terms of the build quality and the time and effort that's put in developing them as our higher price lenses, but they're much more affordable, the CP3. So I think it's a good idea to take a look at these as well, because they work, as you can see, natively on lots of different camera systems. You can put them on E mount on Sony, you can put them on Micro Four Thirds mounts, PL mounts. So you have all these different choices of interchangeable mount systems that can allow the lens system to be used on any different camera. So well worth taking a look at the CP3s, especially if you have an indie budget. You can get a high-end look with a less expensive lens. And then we also have CZ2 zooms and then the lightweight zoom, which are zoom options that work and match with all of our lenses as well. And all the lenses I've mentioned so far are for full frame or larger format sensors. So you can use them on the Alexa LF Mini, Alexa LF, Sony Venice, Red Monstro, and also the DXL from Panavision. So quite a few. And we have playlists. So if you're like curious, like, whoa, what was shot on the Supreme Primes? Well, you could take a look at on YouTube. I'll show you right here. So let's go to YouTube and we're gonna look at ZEISS cinematography, and you have playlists in ZEISS cinematography, which allow you actually to check out different types of lenses. So if you want to see something that was shot on Radiance lenses, you can go to this playlist right here. If you want to see stuff that's shot on regular Supreme Prime lenses, it's here, shot on ZEISS. And then we also have shot on CP3 as well. So you can see shot on ZEISS CP3. So if you're curious about that. And one project that we recently did on ZEISS CP3s is of course Old Fiction, which we're really proud of because it's a beautiful fashion film shot with the CP3 lenses. And you know, a lot of people look to us and say, oh, wow, I didn't realize how nice the CP3s make skin look. Well, they do. They make skin look absolutely gorgeous because it gives you realistic colors and also gives you a great gradient of exposure levels. So you see all the different colors and softness and gradients on her face, which then results in a very pretty cinematic looking image. And not just people, but objects as well. You get nice clean, crisp lines. You don't get a lot of chromatic aberration, very controlled flare characteristics. And of course, as always, very neutral look in terms of the color balance, which ZEISS is known for. Yeah, so please check everything out. The quickest way to find us is you can, of course, like I said, go to YouTube and look for ZEISS Cinematography. We also have more local information at ZEISS Lenses Americas. So if you do a search for ZEISS Lenses Americas, you're gonna see all the local information. So if you wanted to read about, you know, see the roundtables that we do at film festivals, like this particular event will be posted on our ZEISS Lenses Americas page, and you can see all the information there for photographers and cinematographers in the Americas, and all kinds of interviews with famous cinematographers and those you might not know either. So if you want to talk to you know, listen in on David Mullen talking about Dear Mrs. Maisel, you can do that. Or you can talk, you're in, you know, Fade and Papa Michael, we're talking about Ford versus Ferrari. And then the Film Festival Roundtable, that's actually from Sundance. So we had filmmakers, cinematographers that had films at Sundance that we were chatting with as well. So all this is available for you, and a quick access for our website is zeiss.com/cine, and it'll take you right to the cinema page. You can learn all about us over there. So cool. Any questions? Now I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing.
Yeah, you have a discount code for South by Southwest participants for the next 30 days?
Yes, talk to Steven and he'll set you up. That's not a problem. We'll help you out if you need something.
I have more of a comment, not really a question, but the CP3s are great. We use them on our film productions now because we got some not too long ago, and we shot our pilot actually with the CP3s. They look beautiful. It's really great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Chastity, did you introduce yourself earlier?
No, I made it in here kind of late, but I've been in the different film groups. I'm a co-founder and producer for Spacefire Films. It's an Austin-based film production company. We're still up and coming. We're fairly indie, but we own all of our own gear. I mean, we have an 18-foot box truck, 33-foot jib. We have a Red. We have a Blackmagic. I just got a Sony A7S III. We love equipment and we like using it. So we basically just been shooting a ton of work just to prove we can do it. And so, yeah, basically we're just at the point where we're looking for more investors, trying to get on Netflix, HBO, really get some bigger projects going, get some people paid and get some jobs going.
Very nice. Cool. Great to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Cool. Any other questions?
Oh, go ahead.
Comments? Yeah, go ahead.
We wanted to turn it back to the filmmakers. I know Stephen was eager to get some questions answered about The End of Us.
Yeah, Stephen, what was your question?
There's a few filmmakers on here. I'm just really curious about the whole COVID thing, as far as, you know, obviously everybody knows how difficult it was, but I didn't know if there's anything that you guys dealt with that was kind of unexpected, even going through stuff that you knew was going to be hard, if there was an upset along the way or anything that was really difficult to go through. Henry, if you guys are able to respond to that.
Yeah, well, we got very lucky in terms of, you know, we had a very small crew, and we were blessed that we didn't have any major technical malfunctions during the shoot, which would have been almost impossible to deal with, because like a lot of like the rental houses were closed. It was hard to get gear. You know, fortunately we owned our own cameras and lenses, but unexpected things. I mean, was anything in the mind? Like,
well, I mean, just so we shot in May, going into June, and so I mean, beyond just the unexpected nature of like us checking every morning to see like what was happening in the world, and there were you know, curfews that came into effect while we were shooting as well, and so there was just like very basic logistical questions that we were always asking ourselves, but. Really randomly, like when we were doing pickups, kind of later on and doing like exteriors, like, you know, we were trying to sort of course, capture like an empty LA and all of like the signage. And there's a shot in the beginning of the film where, you know, he's driving on the freeway, and then you see, you know, one of the light up billboards or signs on the highway that's like, you know, wash your hands, keep safe. And of course, like we tried to go back and like reshoot that, but like by that point, like all of it was gone, and then we were kind of coming out of the first wave, and so just like little things like that were definitely unexpected.
Yeah, we were trying to like we were shooting in May, but pretending like it was March, like in the film, and that was already hard because like people by May, unfortunately, in Los Angeles, were like, oh, whatever, let's just go outside and live our lives. So like it was very difficult to capture what it was like in the first like month.
Yeah.
Is there any other filmmakers that shot during the pandemic?
Yeah, we shot our pilot during the entire pandemic. It was weird because everything froze up, and my partner and I started talking, and we're like, well, should we do it? And I said, well, let's see what are businesses doing that are still doing business. And so we did the masks. We very quickly, I've got a really awesome first aid kit together. We had hand sanitizer, we had thermometers, we were doing everything that hospitals and doctors' offices were doing. And we thought this is actually the perfect time because there was a lot of people out of work. There was a lot of people still looking to work. They didn't want to sit at home. There was a lot of people, but you know, still afraid. So we just kind of filled that out. I know the Photographers Association, a few people started putting out like COVID, basically contracts for people to sign. So it's like, hey, you know that you're coming here to do, you know, this particular thing. But I felt like artists still wanted to be artists even in that period. And so we got very lucky, and we were able to actually shoot a whole pilot during the pandemic.
Very cool. Nice. Anyone else? Any other filmmakers making stuff during the pandemic, or just in general in the festival that have projects here that they want to mention?
Yeah, I've got a documentary film called Soy Cubana, featured the 24 beats per second category. Sorry, yes. Just down.
Very cool.
I watched that the other day. Great documentary. Very interesting.
Great. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that.
Nice. Lisette, what were you saying?
I'm sorry, I just had to step out. Are we still talking about COVID?
Yeah, like were you filming during COVID?
I was not, but I got real caught up in post, which was its own version of hell.
Yes.
Because I had to do color through post, through. Oh my God, you guys, cannot even tell you. Okay, so our obviously stages were closed; we couldn't go anywhere. We had to do color, and all the deadlines are coming up, and I don't like something to be out without color. Because even though they say it doesn't matter, it matters. So we were working with Company 3, thank God, they're amazing. But everything was shut down, right? And Company 3 told me, they were like, okay, we figured out a way to beam it into a laptop, what we're seeing on stage. It's insane. But they did that, but it had to be the specific iPad that had just
everything was shut down. And we had more money, we were completely done at this point. I had to keep driving to Orange County, which is the only place that was open, to get these 2 iPads, one for myself and one for Farhad, go and drop them off at Farhad's house, and then drop them off at my house, and then we would do color that way, like beamed into each of our places. Now the budgetary issues with that was these things are like $2,000 a pop. So every 2 weeks, I had to keep going to pick them up for Farhad, go back to the Orange County store, return them, and buy them another card. So I got like 3 cycles of this.
Crazy.
Is insane. So anybody who made anything during the pandemic, post or production, I mean, you can do anything.
We love hearing those behind the scenes tidbits, because viewing your film, we would have no idea about all of the challenges you guys face. But bottom line, kudos to you and the entire cast and crew for pulling it off.
Thank you.
So we have a couple minutes left here. For everyone who received a concessions kit and has their drink ready for the virtual toast, the main reason why we're all here is to celebrate the art and craft of indie filmmaking. And to everyone who joined, thank you so much. We love connecting with you. Of course, we miss seeing you all in person, but this digital format is the next best thing and we'll take it. So thank you. So to all the filmmakers and participants, cheers to you.
Kampai.
Prost.
Thank you.
First.
Salud.
And if anyone has some final remarks, feel free to jump in. We have a couple minutes left.
I just want to say, computers are amazing. Thank you. They were awesome. They were like so quick.
I have a quick one. Sorry, I was late. I just came from another session. I was kind of impacted by COVID by doing like a global cinema tour, which was stopped after 5 countries because of COVID, which was like the worst thing to happen because I was meant to be on the road for a year and, you know, promote my film and things like that. But it turns out that actually I had to replan everything. And I'm now probably making more revenue with like online screenings and Q&A and you know, events and sponsored events online. And also I had much more time to prepare for an online launch, you know, on Amazon and all these platforms. So it turned out, and maybe also it does better now on television because I had more time to spend on that. So yeah, obviously, I mean, terrible time for theatrical, but also there's always opportunity. And with all the film festivals now going online, I think it's probably this year they have more films at this festival than ever before. So it's always good and bad. And again, sorry for being late.
No worries. And we totally understand. I think the silver lining for these film festivals specifically is just the accessibility. There are way more people that are able to join that wouldn't necessarily be able to make that flight to Austin. So, you know, in some ways, there are definitely some positive takeaways from all of this. All right, well, everyone's muted, but Sneha, if you wanted to say any final words and send us off.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you again, everybody, for joining us and being a part of this. You know, ZEISS is a very proud sponsor of the South by Southwest Film Festival. They are going to announce a cinematography award that we sponsored, which will be for cinematography for a feature film. We already know what it is, but we ain't going to tell you. You're going to find out. But we're really excited about that. And we'll see you in person, like Kat said, next time around for sure. So come look for us at the trade show booth, you know, just in the program. You'll be able to connect with us and find us. Our email addresses are all in the chat at the top. So go to the chat and copy paste those. Keep in contact with us. And especially if you have any lens related questions, we'll be happy to help you out. And we'll be visiting all of your respective cities very soon as things clear up. And we wish for everyone to be happy and healthy. That's all we got. Thank you from the ZEISS team. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, everyone. Enjoy your concessions kit.